The KAWU Aviation Workers Union officials will remain in remand for the next 6 days. In a court proceeding held at the JKIA Law Courts today, the prosecution sought to keep the officials in custody for a further 10 days, but defense argued that the strike was lawfully done. The two sides did not agree on terms for releasing the officials, with the defense having confirmed that the union was willing to call off the strike today. The aviation workers are now addressing the press on this, and NTV's Mel Miendo is covering the story. Let's listen in.
Gladys, the aviation workers have just not yet given us a statement. They're right behind me. They're actually being briefed by their lawyer. And so we're waiting to see just who will give us an update as to what is the way forward from the KAWU Aviation Workers Union. You have mentioned that, yes, there were court proceedings early this morning and into the part of most of the afternoon, actually, just as we began even coming here to the Cabanas Hotel. So at the JKIA Law Courts, it was being presided over by the magistrate. Her name is Christine Mukami, and she will be ruling on the matter as to whether they will be given bail applications or not, and that ruling will be made on the 14th of March. So Gladys, yes, you're right, they will be detained for another 6 more days. Now, most of those officials, actually 11 in total, 7 male and about four or five female, and so they will be detained in the industrial area remand prison and also at the Langata women's prison. It's a mix of both the KAWU aviation workers as well as some of the KAWU workers who were also in that strike that we have seen, and we still do not know whether they will call it off or not. Currently, what the defense was saying earlier on at the JKIA Law Courts is that it cannot be called off because these officials are still in custody, and so they were willing to call off the strike today and then actually come to try and talk to their employer with regards to the return to work formula. So that yet we do not know what the way forward will be. We're waiting to hear what they will give us. Now remember, the law courts that, or rather the court proceedings that were being made at the JKIA Law Courts was with the prosecution together with the defense. The prosecution was led by Senior Assistant DPP Alexander Muteti, and the defense was led by Peter Wanyama, who is an advocate. Now, the prosecution had asked for 10 days, so currently it's 6 days that they have, because during these 6 days, those who are still in the prison will still be there, and so they will get their 6 days. And so the prosecution was asking for investigation, time to investigate, and the defense was saying they need not investigate because this is a matter that is seen, it's been in the public, we know all who were involved in the strike, and so we are yet to see just what will be made, what will be done. And so as we get to hear whether they will address us or not, a bit earlier on they were saying they have to talk to their lawyers and then address the press, so we're still waiting to see what will happen.